Greetings, dear ones. I'm Kryon of Magnetic Service. I open the gathering with my energy. I close it with my energy. What my energy is shared with the others. I want to review. Sitting to my partner's left are teachers. They have different methods of informing you of so many different things. I want to get to the practical. I want to reduce all of this to something that you will leave with and remember. All of the teachers are telling you you are enabled past what you used to be. Each of the teachers, in their own way, are giving you information that there is a paradigm shift on the planet. It invites you to take a power that you didn't have before. Each one in their own way is giving you precious information on how to proceed in this, the new energy. Each one. There is a confluence of energy, of sameness of message that says you are magnificent and different than you were. Practical. What do you do with it? And do you even believe it? Dear ones, there are always those who would say it is a good message. I always feel good when I hear these things from the teachers of this age. And yet some of you will say, and yet I don't know what to do next. And there are some listening to this right now who don't believe it. They say it is flowery. It is good. The intention is there. And they say there is no substance. For there is no way I can believe this. Look at the world, they say. And what is going on? As they tune into their media anywhere on the planet, they will see the strife right now that is different. Frightening it is. And they will say, this does not reflect what the teachers have said this day. There is no light, they will say. There is no comfort or joy or celebration or hope, they will say. I'm going to tell you again what I said. If you buy into that, my dear friend, you are taking on exactly what the enemy of darkness would have you do. They want to rip away the belief that there will be hope, that there is hope, that there is light. Practical. Let me show you something special. This is the first time on this planet that you have a war that is not country against country. It is blatantly dark against light. It was predicted that in this time the darkness would raise its head and try its best in the ugliest way to convince you you are still a slave to the old energy, to give up, to fear, to hate, just like you always have. Predictable. It's there, and it is different for you to look at. Imagine. an army of darkness that is so powerful and well-funded, they don't even need borders. They can go where they want and do what they wish. Imagine, this is different. I'll tell you something. There's a paradigm shift coming in order for you to beat this. We mentioned some time ago what it would be. We said it's simple. How much money does it take to fund what you see going on right now that is dark and ugly and awful, unexplainable and scary? How much money do you think? And the answer is a great deal. It has to be funded on a daily basis with the kinds of funds you have no idea. Big. We told you to cut the funding. If they don't have the funds, they will then not exist. We said that. And there are those, even within your own government, who heard that. My partner knows this, for they have spoken to him. And they said, "That's not good enough. Give us another way." And now I'll tell you why. It's something that they know. It's something that you know. Because, dear human beings in this country, it is your friends who are funding them. You must change the paradigm of integrity, of who you let do what for friendship or non-friendship or political reasons. How many heads have to be cut off before you see it clearly? Practical. Things are changing. Now, if you don't believe it, I want you to look at the children. I want you to look at this and understand. You have an entire race of new children on this planet. And you're having trouble with them. Because they don't believe they were born dirty. They know things that you didn't. They don't comply because they're wiser than you were. They're self-assured because they come in knowing. And they know they are magnificent. So, doubter, I want you to take a look at what is in front of you that is happening on this planet right now and realize all of it was predicted. And it's happening exactly as we said. That should say something about the practical. What are you going to do with these kids? BS. Belief systems are going to have a very difficult time with the roles in their churches with children who will not buy in to being victims and born dirty. You see what I'm saying? There is a paradigm shift ahead. It's already happening. Humanity is changing. The consciousness that is coming in is changing. And every teacher on this platform has their own way of saying, get ready for it. Here are the things that you can do. Don't despair. Practical. What are you going to do when you go home? How are you going to digest all of this information from all of them? And I will tell you this, dear ones, you don't have to digest the minutia. I want you to know this. Do not despair. All of them have one message. You are magnificent. And you're going to win. Light is active. Dark is not. If you turn on the light, the darkness cannot exist. We've said it for 25 years. Now more than any time, we say you need to believe it. That's practical. I want you to go home comforted in your heart that all is in your hands, dear ones, in a way that is beautiful and benevolent and very doable. That's the message they have. Everyone. Every single one. This is why we love you the way we do. Leave differently than you came. Practical. And so it is.